Greetings, Geechlings. Geesh Prime here with my live reaction of My Hero Academia, Chapter 243. I have One Piece already up. It's kind of long, but it was a good chapter. Obviously, we're doing My Hero right now, and The Promised Neverland will be coming up shortly. So stay tuned if you enjoy any of those series. So, yeah. Ooh, look at this cover. They did mention it was going to get a color cover this week. And I don't know what festival this is. You know, where they have like the box of, I guess it's mochi balls, but they look like all of the 1A students, which I find adorable. And also, even more adorable is Ochaku over there holding, I don't know what kind of plant that is. So, does this further confirm that the two of them will be together, her and Izuku? Also, All Might on the Moon. Here's the man on the moon. He is Might Tonight. People not from the 80s and 90s will not get that reference. Think Moon-Headed Man from McDonald's. Yes, that's a very weird thing. But it was a thing. Mac Tonight. But anyway. Oh, Lord, what is this room? It's like a band kind of deal. Because, like, the room is wrecked. They're all in very different clothing. Orange is the main color here. What the heck? Talking about the anime. Oh, it starts frickin' Saturday? Saturday in October, but hey, well, that's only a month away at the point of this reading. So we're reading on Manga Stream, by the way. Is that a vacuum cleaner coming out of the ceiling? I think it is. What happened in this room? But yeah. Okay, it's a nice cover if I knew what it was. Second part of the official character book goes on sale. This week we've got a color page to celebrate the new arc. Okay. And the chapter is called Onward to Endeavor's Office because, yeah, that was the big thing in last week's chapter, was basically the monster trio, if you will. You know, Izuku, Bakugo, and Todoroki might very well all become interns under Endeavor, the #1 hero. So, whoo boy, that would be awesome. I hope that's going to occur, but I imagine it will, because it's been brought up too much now. But let's see here. New Year's Eve. Okay, we are freaking a week later. Ever since the chain of events that led us to move into the dorms, it has been deemed difficult for us to visit our homes. However, students were allowed to return home for a single day while accompanied by pro-hero guards. What? Thanks to Uraraka and Shinso, it all worked out somehow. But as for my super strength, Mom, oh God, she's freaking comatose. She's over here going, my son nearly died, and nearly took everyone with him. Let's see here, Mom. Hearing all this from you and the flesh is bad for my heart, Mom. And she's over here like, I gotta calm down for the boy. Sip the tea. Anyway, do you remember Erie? You know, the little girl I told you about on the phone? Well, I mean, she should be happy that he's coming home with no broken bones. You know? She wrote me a letter. Isn't it great? Aww. She even tried to draw him, though he looks like some weird fusion of All Might and Deku, though, but it's still adorable. Let's see. Mr. Deku. The dance and song were really cool. I had so much fun. Thank you. The candy apple was really good. My quirk is, and his finger covers it up. Because of course it does. She wrote it for me while learning to write the alphabet. The fact that she's already writing, considering she just learned the alphabet, that is a smart little cookie. I was hardly able to do anything for her, but even so, she tried her best to write this for me. Isn't she amazing? So now, I just, well, it's not now. It's kind of been that way. But the fact that he has like two little, you know, fans, it's very adorable. You know. Oh God, well, we know where Deku gets the crying from. Because his mom is over there like buckets. Whoa, calm down. The Kyoki's family's ceiling downstairs is going to start leaking. Oh, God. Funny that they never made that kind of a joke when he would cry. But she's calming down. When you were little, you always loved to pretend you were All Might. Yes, we've seen that flashback, and it is very adorable, especially in the anime. It makes my heart just warm. And then people had to meme the shit out of it, and it kind of annoyed me. Let's see here. You've always been covered in bruises, saying, "I'm going to save people who are in trouble," even though you didn't have the power to do it. And now she's like, and now you have two powers, and more on the way. If she's privy to that information, I don't know. So that's why I thought I'd have to protect you, Izuku. I felt that way for the longest time. Aw. If you can promise me that, then I'll give my consent. Okay, that's for the dorms. And All Might bowing on the ground. But for some reason, when I look at your face now, I actually feel relieved. It's because he's a sweet Jesus. I swear this woman has a water power, not little floaty in the air shit. Her like a little orbital power. Because there is water just crashing through the window and it is just streaming down outside the building. So, you know, some underlying quirk we're not aware of. Let's see here. New Year's Day. Did you pack your handkerchief? Yep. Morning. Don't catch a cold. Yep. Oh, look, there's Cementos, so he was his, chaperone. Make sure you text me, okay? Yep, and he's over there probably freezing his ass off because whatever he's made out of is probably not very cold resistant. Good luck with the internship. Alright, I'm off. Aw, and that's a cute little sweater. Sweater, the pink. Why can't I say frickin' scarf? I've said like everything but. Uh-oh. I'm back. I'm big. It's our favorite bird boy, Hawks. Ah, he's at the manor. Where everybody knows your name because we're all fucking evil. Well, now, where did you run off to, number two? Oh, there's Mr. Slip and Go, or Slip and Slide, whatever. Damn, it was a stupid name. It was like Go Slide Go or something. So I'm just going to call him Mr. Slip and Slide. Just a coffee run. The stuff you guys brew is like mud. Tastes nasty. Okay. Also, that's a pretty good picture of Hawks, to be honest. I mean, it's not a full body shot, you know, part of his wing and his feet are cut off, but it's still a pretty good shot of him, you know, coming down. We can't have you just flying off like that whenever you please. You need to ask for permission first. Yeah, of course it is. Also, he's the number 2 hero, and if they see him flying to this location, then that means it draws attention, and your whole operation is now under risk. That is the main reason. Seriously, but I thought the Liberation Army was fighting for people's freedoms. Oh, that's what they tell you about freedom, my lad. Also, he's doing the and we're the Liberation Front now. And I'll have you know that in this organization, I'm your superior, Hawks. You goofy Wallace-looking motherfucker. I say that because I've been watching this one thing. It was like something from VR chat, and a lot of people dressed up as Wallace, and they make a bunch of jokes about cheese and where's Gromit and a bunch of stuff, and they never found the cheese. Disappointing. And that's kind of what his head looks like in this panel. Plus, I'm older than you. Sir, yes, sir. News. Superior. Well, that's news to me. Slide and go. Wait, who's... Oh, it's Skeptic. From a distance, it's hard to tell if that's just a dude in a robe with, a hood on or not. Tell me then, do you have the influence to spread our doctrine to the masses? What about the steps to get information out of the key figures in the hero system? So, God, his eye, it's like, Let's see, location data. I mean, he does have a point. I mean, the fact that you have the number 2 hero in your midst does give him a lot of leeway in certain regards upon, spreading the cult, spreading the love. Let's see here. Location data, communication records, real-time conversations, even visuals. The 20 micro devices I provided to Hawks. Oh God, he's been putting stuff on his wings. We'll have the heroes laid completely bare. And he's over there just like, yep, I did that. Transmitted to your satellite and everything, yeah. The best you can do is peer into the hero network. But Hawks' ties are much deeper. Yes. And it shows a castle, and Hawks is like in the deep part of the castle. Then you've got like regular heroes. They're kind of like in the wall. And then the people are outside going like, this is nice. You almost had to buy black coffee and panicked, huh? Oh, he's been monitoring him, of course, yes. I thought I preferred the sweets. Yeah, I prefer the sweet stuff. Yeah, coffee. I never could acquire the taste for coffee. Ugh, excuse me. I made contact with Dobby. But I still can't do let my guard down. Our conversations are going to be monitored for the time being. I asked that all further communications be in code. Okay, so he's talking to the Hero Association dudes. We can't afford to waste any time in locating the source of the Nomu. Signing off. Look. It's Endeavor. Also, it's going to be a while before he gets that mustache back, I'm realizing. And that eyebrow. He'll look like Danny Sexbang from Game Grumps. Because he has a little notch taken out of his eyebrow, too. I think it's even on that side, to be honest. Welcome to the Endeavor offices. Well, it's nice that he actually personally came out to, greet them. Oh God, now he's just angry, man. Is that what you expected to hear? Sorry, but I'm not in that kind of mood. Yeah. I mean, he's not going to change everything about his personality. I reluctantly gave my permission because Shoto asked me to, but I wanted Shoto to come alone. Dude, you literally have a guy that has 2 quirks. It's like, when the hell does that happen? To be like a mentor or a possible teacher in the future, anything. It's like, you literally have like 2 guys now. Your son is one thing, and I kind of forgot that for a second, but you have another guy who's learning second quirk. It's like, you've hit the literal fucking jackpot on, people that you could have join you in the future that are way more powerful than you or may ever be. Well, Izuku is the given, but And his son was bred for that reason. So, it's like, why? And Bakugo is a good guy, too. He's pretty powerful. So, if they can learn anything from you, make it a positive one. But you did give your permission. So, quit complaining. Shoto! I've been thinking about this since the license class, but what is it? Dude's a hard ass. Bakugo, you're. Oh. Shoto, are you truly friends with this boy? It's what the fandom asks all the time, and Bakugo's gonna deny it. Well, if it means I can watch the top hero at work, I'd put up with it. And he's got like a balancing of the scales. I thought I told you to choose your friends carefully. Thank you for allowing us to join you. The Flame Hero Endeavor. He's a reliable top hero with a fierce air of intimidation about him. Determination. Well, he's got that too, but this isn't Undertale, folks. Let's see. Okay, he's remembering his encounter with Endeavor before and probably realizing it's like, this is not quite the man I met back at the sports fest. He left a really strong impression on me back then. To be honest, I've been scared of him ever since, but he feels different now. Interning with Endeavor? Okay, break room. Oh, All Might does not look as long in the face in this. So he's talking to Bakugo and Izuku about the internships. The three of you? That's a wonderful idea. Get out there and learn from him. I wonder if anyone ever tried to... surely interned under All Might. I mean, maybe he didn't accept anybody, but I'm sure people tried, right? Excuse me. What should we do about my One for All training? In my opinion, the training is going just fine. From the time that Black Whip first manifested until now, you haven't had any more new quirks activate, correct? As long as you're able to maintain that image of locking and unlocking them in your head, there shouldn't be any risk of a quirk going haywire like before. Oh yeah, he did do that. I forgot about that. Understood. If it was me, I could fire them all off at once by now. Bakugo. I don't doubt it. Izuku. I swear. This is good timing for you as well, young Bakugo. Huh? Yes, you'll learn to pull the damn stick out of your ass like, Endeavor did. Maybe you'll become a better personality, Though I think a lot of people like him for the kind of personality he has. Because, he's not a sad sack or an emo-ish kind of moody person in the same way that, Sasuke was famously known for, or even Vegeta to an extent. Though he is more on the Vegeta side of things. But yeah, I think a lot of people do like his kind of personality. But I would prefer it to improve a little bit more, You resemble Endeavor in many ways. Being able to witness him in action firsthand will be highly beneficial for you. If you two are aiming to become top heroes. Didn't I even say that, last chapter? Seeing how he changed and everything, and how he acts as a hero would probably benefit. Or did I say that about Izuku? Both could benefit from it, but the attitude more for Bakugo and the manner of heroism would benefit Izuku. And also, it probably wouldn't hurt to, an overpowered fire quirk, just in case, because you don't know what the hell Izuku's going to get next. Then you can't let this chance pass you by. I'll learn all I can. Okay, so Izuku's all hyped up in the present. You said Shoto. Isn't me, if I recall. What? Oh, he's remembering. Okay, they're walking through the city. and he's parkouring over that. Is he going? He just freaking flew out, didn't he? I hate to burst your bubble, kid, but I have no interest in training anyone other than Shoto. Ah, God. You know that he's literally was trained by All Might, right? You should know that there's something special about this child. Or is that even more so the reason why you don't want to train him? If you really want to learn something, then stay behind me and watch carefully. So he's going to show, oh, they're all suiting up and getting ready. Wait, what the hell? Okay, Bakugo has gotten some kind of upgrade to his gauntlet. Or it somehow can be compressed when in storage. But they're all getting ready and they're like, we're not holding back. Give us your orders kind of deal. Well, they do say give us your orders, but, So, he'll have to travel far and fast to let these buggers get away from, or get left behind. You have them already? Stay behind and watch. I mean, you saw them carrying the cases, dude. Okay, what the heck? Who is this dude? It's like, Baba down. Or something, some wizard dude with crystal balls flying around. I received a divine revelation from space. Run, 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 my countrymen. Hades is smiling upon us. Okay, he's floating on balls. Okay, ball wizard. So he's sensing Endeavor, I'm guessing, by the Hades thing. Even though, while Tartarus is synonymous with hell, it is not actually fire and brimstone like Christian hell. So the fact that you're conflating him also with Hades, the ruler of, Tartarus and everything, never made a lot of sense once you learn mythology, Because he had no fire powers or anything, so, So it's weird how they're both places of the dead and everything, but it still doesn't make sense. Anyway, I'm getting off on a tangent. Our demise draws near. Okay, and, the way he whips these damn crystal balls around, it reminds me of the dodgeball wizard from Kids Next Door, which is probably where I got the ball wizard thing from, but I didn't fully do it just yet in my head. My oh my. Such bad timing. Wait. So I'm guessing Hawks is nearby when all this is going on, but then is he talking about Endeavor with the Hades thing? Or was Hawks just happen to be there and Endeavor's going to encounter this guy? What is Hawks doing here? Well, he's reading the book, for one. The autobiography or whatever about the revolutionaries. Let's see. In My Hero Academia, chapter 243, end, and it's going to be on hiatus next week. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I'm not crying on the inside. I enjoy this series. No matter how much people call it Trash Hero. Anyway. But yeah. It had some interesting bits. The Endeavor thinking that he can outrun the kids. It's like, no, they've learned. The emotional bit with Izuku and his mom and how he showed her the eerie letter, which still don't. God, that kid has to be super intelligent to be able to write a letter after she just learned letters. But yeah, ridiculous. But yeah, this whole thing with Hawks, like how he's now bugged, that's interesting. All Might not looking quite as haggard at that point makes me wonder, like, is he just going to have like certain dips into that state that we saw a couple chapters ago, or no? I have no clue. And then you have, well, I think I covered just about everything. Hawks is being bugged. He's still working for the liberal front, and slide and go. Wallace looking. But all he needs is a grommet. But yeah, and some cheese. Lots of cheese. Maybe he'll slide on cheese. But yeah, just random thoughts. But yeah, this one villain, I'm wondering if he's part of any group or is he a standalone. He seemed pretty standalone. I don't know how creating crystal ball. He must be able to levitate balls or something, or like be able to create them and then manipulate them or something in some form or fashion. Because like that's a weird power for him to just have. Like, oh, I can control crystal balls, or just the keeping the theme of like a wizard or whatever. That's kind of weird. Otherwise, but that's what I'm kind of guessing. He can manipulate only specific things that he's either created or that he can purchase. So, anyway, let me know your thoughts and opinions on the chapter. I thought it was alright. Pretty good. It had some moments. But I stream on Twitch 3 days a week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays. Upload them to YouTube the next day in the cycle. Be it as it were, I do have some computer issues that I'm trying to work out, so I'll do those as often as I can. Also the same goes for streaming for the podcast. It'll be on Groover's channel this week, and because he does the evens and I do the odds, so I have a playlist of all the podcasts, so you can find his channel in the description below of the podcast. But yeah, that's about all. Sorry it's taken too long. I just ramble. Also, my head's all stopped up. But yeah, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, Keishlings, roll out.